and honor those who served our country. Lexus Long Drive takes a look at Patriot's Day at Medinah, a day of good golf to support a wonderful cause. Dan Roan has the story.
The Illinois Patriot Education Fund is helping veterans fill in the gaps in the post-9/11 GI Bill, making sure Illinois families get the financial support they need for their family's education.
Because there's so many gaps when we come home that it's hard. Trying to go school full-time and trying to raise a family, it's tough.
About 85% of these family members, they don't qualify. There's enormous gaps. And we're filling those gaps here individually in the state of Illinois and keeping all that money here. And the post-9/11 GI Bill continues to get cut. It's not getting more funded. So it's our responsibility here on a state level to dig in and help these family members out.
Medinah was scattered with vets, volunteers, local celebrities, and plenty of golfers, all hoping to help the over 1,500 wounded warriors that live in Illinois.
To me, it means a lot, and I want to tell other guys, you got to be proud of what your service is. And events like this is the one opportunity we have as being veterans and out of the service to show our support for guys that are still in and the remembrance of guys that you had served with.
There's always, I think, a special connection amongst fellow veterans to be able to share stories and for a lot of folks that we speak the same language. It's so great to be able to share that with not only just the veterans that came, but all those who support veterans.
The day's efforts were especially personal for director Mark Slaby, whose father-in-law was instrumental in starting the charity outing 4 years ago. He's now gravely ill, and wounded warrior Chad Watson walked the course in his honor.
I was helped out tremendously by two prior veterans, one of them being a Vietnam veteran when I was in the hospital, the other being a Korean War veteran. Both of them were below-the-knee amputees. You know, we all know that they weren't taken care of when they came home, and so when I heard that Mark's father-in-law, Tom, was not doing well, it was one of those things after we talked that, you know, we decided that it was one of these things that I was going to walk the course today in his honor, which is, I haven't walked a course since before I got hurt, so today's a test.
And my father-in-law wrote him a handwritten note from Arizona, gave him one of his challenge coins and a special note that only Chad read, and we're beyond humbled that he would walk in honor of our family.
Corporate sponsors like Aon and the McCormick Foundation have stepped up, but there is still a lot more work to be done.
I'm hoping that someone that hears this segment says, I can do something too. Whether it's volunteering or helping with a corporate sponsorship or anything along those lines, we have a lot more work to do.